Hey everybody, this is your girl Ellie Marie. I'm here to do a review on the Housewives of Beverly Hills. So basically, we're finally in Berlin, and they basically start off with, the next morning after they arrive from their trip from, the redoing that nonsense with the medication. So now we have Kyle, Teddy, and Lisa Rinna. They go out to breakfast. They're sitting down. They're trying to order their meal, and I just got a headache, and I felt so sorry for the waiter because it was like half skinny, half latte, and then if you have the soy milk and the almond milk, I'm like, for all that, just don't get nothing if you're gonna be all special. This is in LA, ladies. This is Berlin. I'm quite sure everything is full fat milk, full fat everything here. Okay. Then we also then have Erica Jane, Dorit, and Lisa Vanderpump. They're out shopping and about. They have a personal shopper named Axel. Woo, I wonder how much he gets paid to be dealing with those ladies. So I'm not sure what money they use in Germany. So is it the euro or is it the pound? Not too sure, but it was like 3,000 euros. So if somebody can calculate that for me about how much money those ladies spent, be interested to know. But it doesn't seem like it would be that much because I feel like they spend a lot of money anyway. So it's nothing new in about that anyway. So we then the ladies are getting ready to go riding. As we know, Erica Jane has already asked for Teddy to lead the ladies on this horseback adventure. So Kyle, with her short little self, she winds up picking the smallest horse there. And it was just funny watching them, like Kyle be on this horse. And then we have Lisa's running a horse just decides to do whatever that horse wants to do. Teddy's like, no, you need to like lean back, put your heels down, stay calm. And like she said, and this is absolutely right with any animal that we know, animals can feed energy in anything that you give them. So if you're giving them like, they're going to freak out themselves. So like Teddy is just so calm, cool, collected. I love her. She's just like, no, relax, dig your heels down, like, lean back, like tell the horse like you are control of the horse, you know what I mean? So that was actually pretty funny. So sad to know that Kyle is allergic to horses, so she basically is like starting to really have a bad reaction. She's stating that she's having her throat closed and everything is such as that. So she's like freaking out, she's having a panic attack. So she takes medication for the allergies that she has, but she's still freaking out. She's ready to go. So the ladies get back. They get back all alive, and they get ready for the dinner that Erica has decided to host at her presidential suites. And like she said, like, you call them, they set everything up because I'm not doing anything. I mean, that's how she does it, and I, like whatever. Okay, Erica Jane. If I had money like that, I think I would be doing that too. I really do. So let's see. She looks amazing, of course, as always. She looks so fabulous in her little like togetherness that her squad puts together. The ladies all come in. They look and Lisa Rinna was doing that little gold outfit. Yes, honey. They were coming in for dinner. Nobody wanted to eat the veal tartare because nobody wants to eat baby animals, but Erica Jane ate it. And so did Kyle. So what else do we have? Oh wait, no. Did she have the tomato? Oh, whatever. So Erica ate it. I already know that much. Basically we started to look like we're having a good dinner. It looks like it's gonna be good. And then the next thing you know, Dorit brings up how she's hurt by Kyle about this whole thing in New York. And I felt like everybody else at the table, like, bitch, we solved this like 2 episodes ago. Like, why are we talking about this now? So now, Lisa, now Kyle's feeling some type of way because it feels like Lisa's helping Dorit with it. So Teddy decides to help Kyle with her point. But then Dorit tells Kyle, no, Lisa Rinna tells Teddy to be quiet, just to stop. And I'll tell you, it was so funny. But the funniest thing that I find hilarious was Erica Jane explaining how Dorit goes. And this is so true. Dorit will start a point and then she'll go on and you have no idea where she's going. Then she's trying to compare to another thing, and then she's still on the same level trying to, it was like a big ball of confusion. That's just how Dorit talks, how she thinks and everything like that. And basically Erica J was like, fake news, like whatever comes out of her mouth is not real, like don't listen to what she says because it's not making any sense at all. And I agree. So then, the dinner wound up being a fucking shit show. So everybody was annoyed. Erica Jane was annoyed. She was like, "Now get the fuck out of my place. Like I'm ready to go to bed. Like you bitches are getting on my last nerve." And I agreed. Like, why are we arguing about things that were so resolved so many episodes ago? I thought we moved on. Everybody had their personal time with each other to try to solve things, and I just I don't get it. So anyway, we then go on to the next morning. Teddy's up early, bright and early, working as an accountability coach, calling in, checking on her ladies, making sure that everybody's doing what they're supposed to do, and she's giving them kudos for everyone that's doing what they're supposed to do, and rightfully so. That's what she's there for. She's there to encourage you to keep going, keep moving, and don't stop your progression. Good for you, Teddy. I really do enjoy Teddy. I like her. I like her a lot. She's very accountable. When she says she F's up, and she owns accountability. I really do appreciate that about Teddy. We then go to Kyle and Lisa. She calls Kyle to see how she's doing. Kyle's really not trying to feel it. She's not feeling it. She's not trying to hear it. So she says to her, like, I don't understand why you always back Dorit up and, all this other stuff, but you never have my back when I'm doing things for you. And I like when she said at the dinner, she's like, you know what? No worries. I won't ever defend you on any other things because it seems like it doesn't get her anywhere. So I can understand her frustration because I feel like Kyle always kind of gets the brunt end of Lisa Vanderpump, but Lisa doesn't really give it to her like hard as she could, but it's kind of like you forgive Dorit about nonsense, but you won't forgive me about some things. So I get it. We then go to the ladies all meet up to go sightseeing around the town. Dorit, basically, who says that she lives in her own world, which is true because all of a sudden Dorit doesn't remember this or she never said that. I don't know if she's always drunk or she just says things like she's just there to be like, oh, this is my time to say no. I really feel like that's what she does because I don't think she really listens to what everybody is saying, to be honest with you. So she asks Lisa if her and Kyle are good. And she says, yes, we're good. And she asks if she and Kyle are good. And Lisa says, look, I don't know. I'm not in it. I'm not going to be in it. But I honestly felt like Lisa was blowing Kyle off when they were at the square. I felt like Lisa didn't really want to get into the argument. She didn't really want to have a full discussion about why Kyle was feeling some type of way about everything. But hey, that could be just how it works. So then we do a lot of sightseeing in Berlin. It looks really beautiful. I wouldn't mind going there. It's not going to be on the top of my list to go. I mean, I went to Thailand. It wasn't on my list, but my girlfriend wanted to go. I would go back again. But like the top ones, I don't know what it is. Berlin is like not one of my things that I want to go to. So we go to the Holocaust like memorial area. That place, like just the way that it was explained totally makes sense, like how the stones are so small and how, like, at that time, people heard about what was going on in Germany, but nobody really paid attention. Nobody really cared. And then it continued to get bigger and bigger and bigger. And then it just took over the whole entire world. It was, it was like the catalyst of what happened in World War II. So, it was that monument totally makes sense. The way that it's explained totally makes sense. I love that they went there and that they showed that part. Dorit told us about the story about her grandfather, about how he finally got to meet his mother about 30 years later. And, it was trapped, I come from a black family where we were brought over for slaves, but we don't have any connection to that because we don't really get into that. But a lot of Jewish people are very still connected into the roots of what happened. And that was that wasn't that long ago compared to slavery. Even though there's no comparison, it's genocide and slavery. There's a whole different discussion. I don't want to get into it. Everybody has their own thing. But this was something, definitely, like, there are still Holocaust survivors living to this day. So let's just end it on that note. But then we have, the ladies go back. They said, like, let's go out and let's drink. Let's have a casual night. Let's do something good. So we go out. They get back. They look all nice. They look casual. They look really nice. They go out. They have fun. They have big pints of beers, and they got pretzels and sausages, and they're getting on the dance floor. They're having a fun. They're having a good old time, like a girls' trip should be, instead of all that bickering about nonsense. So Lisa states that she can't stay. She's got to go on the flight first thing in the morning. She's got to accept the award for the documentary movie that she has made about the dogs in China. So it was a good ending to that episode. So looking forward to see how we do next week, because we got Teddy confronting Erica, maybe, or basically we're going to get down to the nitty gritty of that one. So we'll see about what's going on with that. So let me know what you thought about this episode. How tired of you about Dorit and Kyle and Lisa and that, the menage a trois, as Lisa has said. I don't really know too much to say about this episode. It's more sightseeing. Hopefully, So I do feel like at the reunion, this is definitely going to come back up, and it's going to be a big issue at the reunion. So we'll see about that. So any comments that you have, just comment below, and I'll look forward to you guys to see the next one. All right.